Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Welcome to our podcast, Macalum Chat, where we unlock the vault of experiences and perspective shared by our esteemed alumni, illuminating the paths of innovation and advancement. I'm Sahil Rajput from second year mechanical branch in NIT Andhra Pradesh, and today I'm here with a very special person, today's chief guest, who was also our senior and former MEA secretary, Subrahmanyam Kolachani. He was also a student coordinator at TNP Cell, marketing coordinator at Prism Club, and executive member at Sreshta Club. He is currently working in L&T company located in Chennai as a graduate engineer trainee. Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, hello Sahil. That's a great introduction. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm also fine, sir. So, we have started a new podcast series named Mac Alum Chat, and I will be interviewing today to learn more about your journey and experience to motivate our juniors and fellow mechanical students to know how to grow in today's industry and its requirements. So, our first question is, did you get placed through the campus placement process or did you apply for off-campus jobs? If you got placed through the campus placement process, how was the experience of preparing and interviewing for the companies that visited the campus?
Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank MEA Association for organizing this kind of podcast through which our senior and the juniors will learn and more about the through how the seniors went through their journey. And I'd like to congratulate uh, all the Mechanical Engineering Association for this continuing this podcast. And coming to the question, uh, I got placed through the campus placements, and one of the thing is I have applied for off-campus jobs, and I couldn't even get resume shortlisted for some of the companies. Later on, through after improving my knowledge in various uh, courses, various trainings. After undergoing through trainings, I understood that how to work in the companies, how to apply for the companies, how to make for the resumes. And the process of preparing for the L&T constructions is not a um, simpler process. And before getting placed in the L&T, I have been applied for the 3, 4 companies, Incref, Deloitte, and some other companies, which are coming into the IT domain. Currently, this L&T construction is a core domain company, but previously I have applied for IT domain. These IT industries, um, coming to the campus placements, um, I have for some of the companies, I have attempted the exam and I couldn't even qualify for the exam. And for other companies, I used to go till the second round. I used to disqualify there. After that, I used to go till HR round and then getting disqualified there because there could be some problem along with me. That is how the campus placement journey happened for me.
Okay, sir. So, can you share your journey from pursuing training at L&T while you were working and to the where you're today? And what motivated you along the way while you were working in L&T company? Were there specific challenges you faced early in your career, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, that's a great question. I joined in the L&T construction in July 2023, 6 months ago. And after joining, they have given me some the specific graduate engineer training in a place, Mysore. And after that, I got my location, which was in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. I had worked there for 4 months, and I recently got transferred to Chennai, the L&T Constructions Chennai. And through this journey, when I joined the L&T, then it is completely into the new corporate life, which is different from our normal college or ordinary, how do we be with our friends, and it is different with the way that how do we behave and be with our colleagues, right? So after joining in L&T, I learned about how the corporate life will be and how is it different from our campus life or college life. And also I learned and I directly visited some of the locations where our projects are being going on. Coming to the my domain in the L&T constructions, I am under water and effluent treatment IC. In that, the our my infrastructure, like my IC, that will do that. Will ensure that it will supply the water to the rural village, rural places where there is no water at all. So during this, I visited some of the villages in Uttar Pradesh, and during my part of the training, I went there and I understood how and exactly what are the problems that are being coming when the during the projects start, and how the projects will uh, problems or the things will go on while moving on, how the projects or the problems will end, and how to solve them, how to overcome them. I learned many things through this training.
Okay. So let's focus our maintain or shift our focus to mechanical branch little. So
Okay, sure.
as we know, mechanical engineering contains three domains: design, thermal, and production. According to you, which domain is best considering current industrial scenarios? Additionally, what factors would you advise us as a mechanical engineer to consider while deciding which domain we should decide?
Yeah, that's a great question for all mechanical domain who are going to choose as their final career. That actually in the mechanical, the major part is in the design, thermal, and one more you have mentioned,
Production. Production.
production.
Yeah.
In these three, uh, the growth is will never stop. That's the point in this. And the design, coming to the design part, for example, in order to design any kind of automobiles or any kind of industrial equipments, or considering the rockets in the aeronautical engineering, for whatever the thing that we are going to design, that will be definitely going to make a big role for the country and for our company where we are working at. So coming to if we consider the design part, for that the higher amount of knowledge is required, and the high skills like AutoCAD, SolidWorks, and some other design softwares which we use will play a major role for it. For coming to the design part, and further, for design, we need to learn some of the basic subjects that we have already been in our BTech second year and third year. So, like design of machineries and theory of machines, which will deal with the mechanisms. We are designing the thing, but we don't know whether it will work effectively or not. For in order to know that effectiveness, we need to know the subjects, and we have to analyze it, how they are going to uh, do further. And now coming to the production part, in the production there are various kinds of equipments. There are very many procedures that we do in the production, in the manufacturing, or it could be related to metallurgical engineering. The similar kind of production activities will go uh, for the farthest. For example, um, coming to the production, there are steel, uh, steel production, and some other iron related equipment production is there. In that, if we melt the iron and modify it in the various shapes, then it will be useful for the different purposes. Like that, for this is for just one element and one particular atom of iron, for example. In the similar way, we have a periodic table. In the periodic table, there are a number of elements, and for each element, if we have different combinations, then we will have molecules. These molecules combine together and will give different kind of new production elements, which are being under research now currently. So production, coming to the production, it's a vast kind of subject which needs the help of manufacturing majorly. Coming to the thermodynamics, for thermodynamics, it is the we can say it is vast, because in the thermodynamics there are many research topics that are be undergoing now also, because without heat we cannot even survive. For any kind of activities, heat is definitely necessary. So for thermodynamic, coming to the thermodynamics part, that research-oriented activities, or doing your research towards the thermodynamics will be a great choice for them.
Okay, sir. So, have you ever attempted the GATE exam? If so, what motivated you to decide for attempting GATE exam and whether GATE scorecard plays some role in placement or not?
Yeah, actually, I have attempted GATE exam in 2022 during my third year, and I couldn't even qualify for the exam. But I had a good experience, like how the GATE exam will be. The major thing that when it comes to the GATE exam, it is having the very basic and very fundamental questions, which fundamental topics and fundamental basis. Without fundamentals, we cannot survive in the wherever the field that we are going to choose. So in the GATE exam also, it is the similar way, and it needs a lot more fundamentals and basic knowledge. And after that, it will go like from medium level to high level. The GATE exam will be. It is not the toughest one, but with practice and with concentration, we can crack it. And one more question you asked, like yeah,
Whether,
placement. Coming to the placements, like GATE exam, for if we have the GATE score added in our resume, it will add more weightage to our resume, so that there is a high possibility that some of the core companies may prefer with GATE score. Very few companies which will like PSUs mostly will consider along with the GATE score, they will consider for the placements.
okay, sir. So, our now next question is based on the survey and reviews of our fellow mechanical students, reflecting, that is, reflecting on our current semester courses and our professor's lecture. Do you believe they are sufficient enough for GATE and placement preparation? Additionally, could you provide insights for the specific skills crucial for achieving the GATES exam and also in the core interviews?
Okay, that's a great question. And whatever the knowledge that our professors are giving in our during our curriculum will definitely not sufficient, but it will definitely help you in building your fundamentals. Without fundamentals, you cannot grow further. Those, with the help of that fundamentals, you have to research more, and not to the very high extent, and not to completely ignore that fundamentals. Just understand the basics of the those fundamentals and use them to learn to how extinct, so that I can go and I can easily get the interviews. Coming to the crack the interviews, and coming to the interviews, like core companies mostly will ask about your internships and whatever the trainings have you ever attended, and they'll mention like with the help of these all, they'll mostly decide whether you the person who needs them. But later on, if the time permits, they'll definitely ask you about your interesting subjects. If the coming to the interesting subjects, There could be some of the students may like fluid mechanics, some may like thermodynamics, and some may like design. But whatever the topic that you have interest in, you have to be at a peak level. That means you have to uh, uh, be ready at any time, at any question that they ask. But before that, you need to strengthen your fundamentals with the help of our professors, what they are teaching in our classes.
Okay, so
The help of them, you can crack interviews as well as get exam easily.
okay, for your insight, thank you. Then now moving to the coding aspect, as you have done one course on Introduction to Python Programming on Coursera, as we have seen on LinkedIn. How important do you believe coding skills are important for mechanical engineers in today's industrial landscape, especially in companies like L&T, and whether core field or IT sector, which is more reliable for getting job being a mechanical engineer?
Yeah, actually, the I learned during my the BTech second year, which is during the COVID time. Um, when I learned coding, the first language I learned is C language, and after that C++ through our campus curriculum during our first year. After that, I had an interest in learning the Python. During my BTech second year, I heard that many of the our seniors were placed in the coding companies. Although they have studied all their BTech in the mechanical engineering, but they have joined in the coding industry. Then I, coming to the third year, I heard the similar words. Then I understood like the coding is playing a major role. But coming to the core domain and with the coding knowledge, it is having the great aspect. I learned Python in order to learn about more about the machine learning, basically. I had a like more lot of interest regarding the AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning mostly. In that, for machine learning, like majorly the Python coding is very much required for it. And for that, I learned the Python. And during that, I understood like why can't we apply the same in our core domain industry? Yes, we can apply. And but some of the industries we cannot apply. Suppose coming to the manufacturing, we have designed some. We need some iron to be heated at some particular temperature. And what if the AI is dealing the same, but what if the AI fails at some temperature? Mostly it will not fail because we only have developed. But just like our internet connection, the ability of the AI may also damage just for a few seconds. Because of that, the requirement of our production may damage, and it may damage the entire industry also. So the AI maybe will definitely applicable to some of the core domain industries, our core mechanical industries, and it may or may not be applied to all industries, but it will definitely be applicable in our mechanical industries. Coming to the L&D, like L&D is it's a construction company, and in which for uh, doing of the analysis and how the designing of the things can be done. These all the things that backend requirements can all be done with the help of um, uh, coding like AI or machine learning. But it cannot be the constructions industry cannot survive without the manpower. Definitely, the manpower should be there, even though it is 3D printing or it can be any other criteria, any other softwares or whatever the thing. It definitely needs the manpower. Without the manpower, AI alone cannot do the this production and construction related things. Definitely, there should be manpower, and without manpower, there won't be any AI because AI is also developed by a man, right?
Oh, yeah.
So definitely it is. But AI can be in collab with some of the industries in our mechanical would be a great thing to know.
Okay, sir. Sir, you have gone through a lot of interviews in your final year of college and gained valuable experience from them. Do you think that there is a difference between on-campus placement or off-campus placement?
Yeah, there is a much difference between the on-campus and off-campus placements. In the on-campus, also like I from one of the company I attended. In that, they have asked me the some of the questions which are already known. That means they are not testing completely our knowledge. They are testing our behavioral skills, and some of the interviewers may feel like some of the questions that they ask may feel like, why are they these questions, how are they related to our interview? But there, the during that question they are not checking up your knowledge. They are checking up your behavioral skills and how you overcome with those questions, and when the questions come. In the coming to the off campus and on campus differences, in the off campus, like we have a lot of competition. So with the help of these simpler questions only, they will easily eliminate the people. But in the on campus, the competition is among our colleagues and classmates. So the similar kind of questions will be asked, but you definitely have some chance. And in the off campus, there are many experienced people will also apply for the same role or the same position if the company permits. With the help of that, definitely the competition is very high in the off campus, and I better suggest that first try the on campus, and besides trying with the off campus, never leave the off campus, because some of the companies which you think like on off campus many people will apply, why will I get? But don't think so, because some of the jobs you don't know, because the interviews that you have attended in on campus might not be uh, your final one. The off campus one which you may feel tough, you may easily qualify in that, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there is a chance, like never ever lose the options, like why the off campus are tough, so I can't apply. Don't ever think so. Try to apply both on campus and off campus, and try to grab the choice whichever comes to you. Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
So would you enlighten us with a thought that how to get an internship in IITs, NITs, or some ISRO, DRDO?
Yeah, coming to the internships, I have done some of the internships in IT domain industry, which are through the referrals, through some of them through the LinkedIn, and some of them through the jobs that were posted in the LinkedIn itself. And coming to the core industry, in the core industry, like whenever you learn some of the courses, try to enhance those courses with the help of the trainings. Suppose you learned, you have done a course in the AutoCAD and SolidWorks, but during the interview, the interviewer may ask, what are the internships that you have done? He may ask you your experience in the internship. But without doing the internship and learning only the course, you might not know what are the projects that, what are the problems that may come when you are doing the original projects, and how it is um, being when it's come to the real life. So besides the courses, apply for some of the internships and try to do the internships. When you come to the internships, how to get? I suggest that in the LinkedIn, try to follow up the LinkedIn like at least um, thrice a week, because every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, in general, I used to follow that. That's what I am suggesting. In that, every Tuesday, I used to see some of the new posts that are coming in the LinkedIn through the some of the HRs at ISRO or DRDO, and some of the posts from the professors are working at IITs and NITs. Like they are having the requirement for some of the students as their interns. like that. So try to check for the opportunities and try to have a collab with other IITs and NITs students also. Then you will understand you will know like what are the programs that are going on there and how can you apply there. You will get an idea. And ISRO and DRDO through the internships, before internships, they'll have an interview for it. So for that, grabbing the interview chance, you should definitely ask for a referral through the LinkedIn itself. To the LinkedIn, some of the uh, experienced candidates may will definitely offer this referrals, and through the referrals, you will directly get an opportunity for the internship interview for getting the internships at ISRO or DRDO.
Okay, sir. Sir, after a great conversation, we would like to lighten the atmosphere with some fun questions. My
Okay,
first
sure.
question is, do you miss the college life or relieved that it is over?
Yeah, I miss the college life, and I hope that it taught me a lot of things. Not only the fun things, but also how to be with many people and how to understand the people, how to learn people. Like I learned a lot from the college, and apart from the college, you in the uh, when you are at the college, the life in your personal is different. And when you are coming to the corporate life or any job life, then the life in your personal is different. The difference, like yeah, I miss my college life, but someday we definitely have to miss that life in order to know more miracles that are going to be in our life.
Hmm. Okay, sir. Sir, are you interested in going camping with friends? If so, could you recommend some places to us?
Going some trips, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, we had a great trip with our friends during our final year. We had a trip to nearby places like there is a beach nearby. You may interested in visiting that, and um beach is Perupalam, the beach name of the place. And there could be some of the fun activities that you can plan along with the group of friends that we call it Vanabhojanalu. That means a place where all people go with the whatever the equipments, the cooking items, and we had cook by ourselves, and we enjoyed a lot with more fun activities. That's also one of the great thing that you could do. And for if you want to uh, enjoy and learn both, then you can go for some trainings at some PSUs like AP Genco or AP Genco, which is in Vijayawada, and steel plant, Vizag steel plant, and some other NTPC. They are also providing some trainings, I guess. And with the enjoying and learning is a different kind of sense. You can go along with your friends to learn and to enjoy more there.
Okay, sir. Can you share one line in Tamil, like you miss your old friends and those college days, or anything you want to share? Need one line in Tamil.
Tamil.
Yeah.
um, um, Tamil I didn't learn completely actually. I'm a very beginner in Tamil, and uh, only one thing I can say that whatever the language it is, whatever the feeling that is there, it comes from the heart itself. And our college,
Like you can
mm,
share, I'm missing my old friends in those college days. Just convert in Telugu, Tamil.
Tamil.
Mm.
Okay. Um, actually, I'm not getting it, but
Okay,
um,
thank you.
நான் உள்ள days வந்து miss ஆயிடுச்சு. That
Okay,
means I miss those days.
okay, sir. So you have worked in Lucknow. How was your
Huh.
experience there? Can you conclude in just 2 lines?
Yeah, I loved the place Lucknow, and it is the one of the peaceful place. And I thought when I am going to Lucknow, I thought I was done with the thing that I don't know. That is the one thing that is Hindi. But I learned Hindi a lot there itself, and पूरा हिंदी मैंने समझ लिया उधर I learned Hindi a lot with the help of colleagues and all that I worked there. And it's a great place to live. When I stayed in the Lucknow, only I went to our esteemed Ayodhya when I worked in Lucknow. It's a great place to visit. During our construction itself, I visited that Ayodhya. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a great place to live, Lucknow.
So for last question for our session is, in what way do you think that our department is different from other departments?
Yeah, the name itself says like many of us says like King Mechanicals and Royal Mechanicals, and yeah, it is different from the other department because uh, we are the constructors as well as the destructors. Okay, and construction in the sense we can produce the new things that we are capable of, and destructors in the sense we can destruct the constructed thing and construct a new thing once again. So we have that capability of doing it in the both ways. And so we are different, definitely different from the other departments. But in collab with the other departments, we can achieve wonders. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. So just we are now concluding our session. So for your wealth of experience and profound insights on the importance of continuous learning, adaptability, and embracing challenges in the landscape of engineering, your journey inspires us to strive for excellence and pursue our passions without fear. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to you for sharing your invaluable wisdom with us on our MacAlum chat, and we look forward for continuing to explore the diverse and fascinating fields of mechanical engineering in future. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Sahil. And I hope that Mechanical Engineering Association is great in doing this podcast. And as a mechanical engineering former secretary, um, I think that like this year, Mechanical Engineering Association is doing a great. This podcast is a very great idea. Then in doing this, and which will ensure that it will be helpful for our juniors. Yeah, it is very helpful for us, all of us. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.